it's funny. We on our
Exactly.
pre-call we talked about almost nothing but production and audio equipment and lighting, and we haven't even touched on that. And we're almost out of time. So, I mean, is there any just quick bits of knowledge you want to spew on our audience real quick?
Yeah, it's honestly my biggest production tips is to try everything. And so, if it's possible to assign someone on your team or bring someone in from your production company to have one-on-one calls with your presenters, to say, okay, where are you planning on being for this event? And also trying to do that at roughly the time that they would be speaking. That's huge too, because you never know what light is going to be coming in from a window, could be splashing on the background, could be splashing on their head. So try and call them at roughly the time that they're going to be presenting, and then just spend some time with them. Not just okay, looks good. Be okay. Is that where you're planning on being? Can you show me the rest of your room? Okay, so you see those windows that are behind you? Okay, so why don't you just turn your whole body? No, you can't move your laptop. Okay, get a box. Go get a box and then put the laptop. I mean, literally, we need to do that and say, hey, you're going to be in front of 10,000 people in a week. So we want to make sure that you look your best. And that's what it's like the CEOs that don't want to walk the stage. Hey, we just want to make sure you look good. Really stroke. Try and, make sure that, we want to make sure you look your best. No, okay, you know what? Let us ship you a couple of lights. They're $50 on Amazon. We'll drop ship them. Keep them when we're done. We would spend. Think about the money that got spent on things like centerpieces, chair covers, at our events. Take a fraction of what you were going to spend on centerpieces and chair covers and make an AV budget and send each one of your presenters a $40 light kit, just so that you can get a little bit of fill on their things. Take a look at what their cameras are. Okay, do you have any other laptops available? Because I'll be honest with you, I did a side by side with my $3,000 MacBook Pro and my Logitech camera and my iPad and my phone and I also have a Surface laptop and a Surface tablet actually. The Surface tablet by far had the best picture of all of them, and you wouldn't expect that out of a tablet, and you definitely wouldn't expect how crappy Apple cameras frequently are. It's like, dude, I spent $3,000 on this thing. Puts a halfway decent camera in that. So that's like really one of the big things that I want to emphasize to folks is try everything. Every headphones that you've got, every set of headphones that you've got, don't just spend just because you spent $300 on a new set of earbuds does not mean they're going to sound good. Grab the cheap pair that came with your kid's phone free and try those, because you really don't know which ones are going to sound good and which one's going to sound bad. And then just have them, like either do that one-on-one with them or just recommend that they hop into a Zoom call by themselves. Hit record, try a bunch of mics, try a bunch of cameras, try a bunch of locations in their house and see what looks good. We are well past we're just figuring this out stage at this point, and so many people have been on so many Zoom calls at this point. You have to try and stand out. You have to try and make it look like it's not just another Zoom call where your presenter rolled out of bed, sat down at their desk, and put on their Zoom shirt and are going to be presenting. So we have to up the production values. We have to up the attention values. The boring old death by PowerPoint was terrible in person, and it's 10 times worse online. So the more that we can do these kinds of things, where it's ask me anything, rapid fire, involving the audience as much as possible, engaging with the presenter, the more we can do those kinds of things, panels, interviews, rather than just slide. All of that, I think, comes together. Is that enough production stuff lightning round for you?
That's great. Thanks for watching this virtual brunch with actual nerds short, presented by Attendee Management. To watch the full webinar, use the in-video links. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notified of new content. Or, even better, join us for a live webinar. Check out attendeenet.com for info on our upcoming webinars, and we'll see you next time.